Or the fear of flying is the justification to start the day drinking. Do you know what I mean?
It's a bad habit where you go, I'm allowed to do this. This is how I do this.
I have to do this because I have this fear that needs to be managed. So
but also,
it's an entry way.
Flying became a nice excuse to take the day off and drink.
Dude, and can I tell you the one realization I had, and I'm by the way, I'm by no stretch of the means am I this like sober guy. And by the way, hey, if you're my friend and you're in recovery, don't hit me up. I'm not in recovery, okay? Like I don't plan. I'm not going to a fucking meeting, and I don't want to go to lunch with you. Like I don't want to sit and talk about sober stuff. I'm a regular fucking person.
They're not regular people.
No, but I don't want to talk like sober talk. I don't want to get into that shit. I just want to live my life.
Not? Wait, what's wrong with the sober talk?
It's a little self-involved. It's a little like I just want to hang out with my kids and my family and work out and hang and work
and not think about the stuff that makes you drink. Right?
No, but there's nothing that makes me drink. I easily cannot drink. I have no problem with that. Yeah. I can easily not smoke weed. I think my problem is once again, and I this is the one realization I have, and it's no like epiphany, but like I think it's an excuse. It's a habit that you get stuck into. Like yesterday, all I can say is that I landed and I've never done this. I got a coffee at the airport. And I was like, I would never do that because I was like, I don't want my stomach to turn on me. Like, I don't want to. I'm gonna have to shit halfway through at home. And so I got a coffee at the airport and was like, and then called Leanne. I said, what are we doing today? I've never fucking said that, and I've never been like, what are we doing? Everyone knows.
Do you know how that sounds?
I do.
That sounds terrible.
I do.
Terrible.
I know. I do.
Well, what's the norm for you? You get off the plane.
Come home. Take a nap, have a cigar, take a nap. Dad's got a re-entry. And then we go over to a friend's house, have a big dinner, get over there around 2.
Okay.
Everyone has more cocktails, and then that's our Sunday.
Oh, okay.
It's not, but I called her, and I was like, felt wide awake, and I felt
did she
good.
start weeping, or what?
She was like, well, we're going to Isla's softball game. And I was like, Isla just started with softball up.
That's awesome.
So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go to Isla's softball game.
Wow.
And then we went to Isla's softball game, we went to REI, we did all this cool shit. And then I got home that night, and I was like, I kind of want to go for a jog. And I was like, oh, fuck, what world is this? Went for like a quick 2-mile jog just around the neighborhood because it was dark. Came back and was like, I feel great. I was like, I'm going to bed. Unassisted sleep. By the way, I know that that's another thing that's going to fucking rock everyone's mind. I don't often go to sleep without drugs or alcohol.
Right.
So it's not a big thing of mine.
Right.
I have a problem. Leanne can just close her eyes like a fucking Mormon and be like, I'm done thinking for the day. Click. Like, I literally lay in bed and go crazy.
Yeah.
And man, I did an unassisted sleep last night. And I was like,
wow.
In my head, I was like, this is pretty cool. And then I was like, what am I going to do tomorrow? I was texting you guys. We went over to Annie and Cotty's house.
Yeah.
I was texting you guys like, are we doing yoga in the morning?
What do they think?
Nothing.
Your sisters?
No. Leanne said the same thing. Nothing.
What do you mean?
Like, it's not... There's no difference in my personality. There's no difference in anything. It's just.
But what do they think of you embarking on, the challenge, so to speak? They don't know. Like, what sounds kind of
my therapist
crazy,
was very much against it.
Why is that?
Why?
I've been very transparent with my therapist.
Yeah,
and he was like, I wouldn't advise you doing this before your trip to Australia, and I wouldn't advise 90 days, and I wouldn't advise doing it for a bet. And I was like, really? He goes, yeah. I mean, he goes, it just sounds like. He goes, it just sounds like a bad idea to me. And Leanne's like, do it. She's like, look, I know you, and these are the things that inspire you to change. We've dropped all that weight last year. I've kept it all off. That was change, legit change for me.
Yeah.
And I think something like this, for me, it gives me an excuse. You have no idea. You have no idea. And I say this in like, you have no idea how often people buy me drinks. Like it is. I think it would over-fucking-whelm you to see how often drinks are given to me. Mm-hmm. Like, to the point when that show Saturday when I didn't want to drink, Taylor Tomlinson was like, this is amazing. Like, when you're not drinking, I don't realize how often. Like, it's just all over the place. And so I was like, it's a nice excuse to say no.
Yeah.
Like, just to be like, no.
But doesn't that highlight to you, like you saying that right now, doesn't that highlight to you how the people around you, like your wife, your sisters, should be like, whoa, that's crazy that you're going to take a month off?